Hey everyone, Andrew here, Melbourne Superman, and it is time for another suit review. So, for those of you new to my channel, first of all, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notifications bell, ding ding. Make sure that you stay up to date with everything that I'm doing. Really helps my channel out. If you'd like, comment, all that good stuff. I really want to get my channel out there. It's all about fitness, nutrition, mental health, suit reviews, a little bit of pop culture, but a lot of fitness in there as well. So, suit reviews. Basically, these are videos that I will do based on makers that have sent me suits that A, I have commissioned, or B, they've sent me for the sole purpose of reviewing, kind of like this one. So what I'll do is I'll talk about the quality of the suit, the type of suit it is. I'll talk a little bit about the maker experience, and we'll do some close-ups and details as well. So, as with all my suit reviews, I will say that my opinions are my own. You know, commission at your own risk. If you want to get a suit made by anybody that I've reviewed, your experience may be different than mine. Another thing that I don't do is I don't talk about price, because that is something that you will find out from the maker. If you message me privately and ask me about the price, I can give you an idea, but generally I will send you in the direction of the maker, because depending on what you're wanting, the price might change, and I don't talk about price on my channel because that's something that you need to find out for yourself. So, here we go. Now, this is probably one of the most beautiful suits that I've ever had the chance to review. So along this review, you're going to see videos, you're going to see pictures, you're going to see comparisons, you're going to see a bunch of different things, all surrounding this suit made by Dream Props, Sebastian Colombo. So this is an Alex Ross inspired suit. So those of you who are not comic book fans, Alex Ross is an illustrator who does a version of Superman. It's those classic Kingdom Come. It's the classic, Superman with the big S. You will see those on Google Images all over the place. So this suit was actually not made for me. This was made for my buddy Jesus, Super Chicano on Instagram. He has very, very graciously donated this suit, loaned this suit for the sole purpose of a review, because he believes in everything that Dream Props does, and he wants to make sure that the world sees exactly what he can do. So Sebastian, the owner of Dream Props, the basically person responsible for this suit, does such amazing work. Now, I've already reviewed 2 of his products before, the full Superman 4 suit in my second to last video, or second to last review, and then I've also reviewed a Superman tunic. So the Superman 4 suit that I reviewed, the full suit, not including boots, that is still for sale. So if you are interested, check out that review. Make sure you contact me about that. So, overall, Alex Ross. Oh man, what can I say about this suit? It is absolutely beautiful. Starting from the top, you have this cape, which I will get you details of. The cape is enormous. It has a great flow. It's got that classic Alex Ross dip in the back, so it doesn't come completely to the neck like you would see in some other versions. But that's what the Alex Ross is. It has the yellow S on the back of it as well. The S shield on the front is basically oversized. It's a little bit bigger than you're used to, because the Alex Ross version is basically, it's an exaggerated version of everything that we see in the comic books, in the movies, in television. Now, this is the deluxe version of the suit. So he's got 2 different versions of the suit. He's got the deluxe and he's got the cosplayer's version. So this is the deluxe version. The cosplayer's version is more of an economical version. So what I'll do is really quickly, I'll show you the difference between the deluxe shield and the cosplayer shield. The deluxe shield here, it is made with similar materials as the actual suit itself, so it does expand as you do. The cosplayer version is a little bit more rigid, and it is a separate piece, a little bit more, it would be a separate piece to the suit, but that doesn't mean that it's not as a high quality standard piece. It's just made differently. It's made for the budget in mind. Right? The deluxe edition is something that you're going to get that is going to be all the bells and whistles, and something that's going to just turn heads in a room. Cosplayers Edition will do the same thing because very, very few people have this version of the suit anyway, but the Deluxe Edition is just made with a little bit more higher end materials. So as I was saying, the Alex Ross suit, I don't know that I know of any other makers that really make the Alex Ross suit. And now I've got over 20 suits, right? As answered in my last video, my Q&A. This is probably one of the most unique and beautiful suits that I've seen. So the Alex Ross suit it's very rare that you will see somebody make this. So the fact that Sebastian has gone above and beyond to do this, really, really, really exciting. And, you know, he makes so many different versions. He makes the Alex Ross, he makes Superman 1, 2, 3, 4, he makes Superman 3 Evil, he's starting to make the Superboy, he's starting to, as in the 90s television show, Superboy. He's going to do Kingdom Come, or he does an Alex Ross Kingdom Come. I think he might start working on the Henry Cavill versions, maybe, potentially, and who knows, whatever we get from the Superman Legacy, whatever it is that we're going to get, I'm sure Sebastian will do that too. So working our way down, this belt actually doesn't come with this suit. This is not the Alex Ross belt. This is actually a belt that's made in the style of Superman 4, but I wanted to put together a full ensemble piece. Now, the tunic is attached to the briefs. The tights are a separate piece, the leggings, and then there you go. So that's basically top to bottom everything that you're looking at. Now I'm going to get some close-ups for this suit because that's where we're really going to see it shine. All right, so here we go. Moving on down. So we see this suit. So now this cape is attached with snaps. You can see there's one of the snaps inside there. There's 2 snaps on each side, and then basically it will be, there are straps that go down under the arms and tie in the back, and that's generally how they are, you know, worn in all the films, all the movies. They tie behind the arms in the back and then get tucked into the suit to give it that tucked in look. So moving into the suit itself, you can see that shine. It's a very well, it's not sparkly, but it's a very beautiful sheen that we have with this material. So as I said before, this is the deluxe version. So this is stretchable. The shield is stretchable, just like the suit itself. So it will move with you. So as I said before, that cosplayer's version S doesn't quite stretch like this does. Moving all the way down. So this is something, it is Lycra. It is a stretch material and it will accentuate good things for you. So I'll include some photos of myself in this suit. So again, thank you, Jesus Super Chicano, for allowing me to wear the suit and display it for you. But you will see that it does accentuate good things. So moving on down. So again, the briefs are attached to the tunic itself. This belt is not included. The loops are attached to the tunic and the briefs itself. So make sure that you do reach out to Sebastian. He can hook you up with a belt that works for this suit. And then moving on down. Now these boots, again, these boots are not included. These are not Alex Ross or Dream Props boots. They are just my stock standard Superman boots. But Sebastian does have access to amazing boots to be made. So if you do need boots, just let him know. But here is basically a full view of what this suit looks like. Absolutely beautiful. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn Clark 2.0 around and we're going to take a look at the cape. So with the with the Alex Ross suit, you will have always noticed that the back of his suit, the cape doesn't sit flush with the collar like in other versions. The Alex Ross suit cape actually comes down like this. So I do believe that Sebastian is working on something so that we can hide the zip. But as of now, that's where it's at. I do believe that he's working on a different mechanism to do that so you don't see that zip. But this cape is actually just fantastic. So you've got the yellow S. So the Alex Ross style suit doesn't have black outlines, black lining. It's got red lining. So look at that. It's incredible. It's incredible the materials that Sebastian has access to and what he does with them. So again, we'll come back here and we'll just look at that. We'll just look at that all in its glory. And now what I'll do is I'll put this back on the tripod. All right, so what I'll do now is I'll just give you an idea of how wide the cape is. So imagine that on both sides, and it's got an amazing flow to it. Boom. Now, the cool thing about this cape is that it's actually double-sided, it's layered. I'll show you some close-ups of that, but basically he's taken two pieces of material and put them together, so it gives it a thicker, more regal, more flowy feel to it. So if you look closely here, well, no, you're not going to be able to tell, but you can see that here. I don't know if you can see that. Well, there are two pieces of material here. So, you know, it just gives it that bit of extra thickness, that bit of extra dynamic, you know, that extra layer that really makes a big difference in a cape like this, where it's not just flat, it's not just two-dimensional, it's a complete piece. All right, so that was kind of like the close-ups of everything. Now, what I think I might do is I'll show you what it looks like on. So let's go into the green room and we'll see what it looks like on. Oh. I guess I better change. That's better. Well, this is the suit on. So as you can see, it is a really nice suit. It fits great. It feels comfortable. It accentuates good things. I have nothing but nice things to say about the comfortability of the cape and the suit. Now, of course, this belt isn't the proper belt to go with it, but it still does put together a nice solid idea. So again, you can get this suit from Sebastian, made to your specifications. He does really he makes these suits to wear, and they just look fantastic on. I mean, I could not. I mean, it just, look at it, accentuates everything that should be accentuated. You know, it's so easy with spandex and lycra to make a suit that doesn't feel or look good. He has succeeded. So let's get back to the rest of the review. All right, so we've gotten to everything. We've seen it, we've seen the close-ups, we've seen the details, we've seen the overall view, we've actually seen me in it, kind of a bit of a movement review. And now what I'll do is I'll talk a little bit about the maker Sebastian Colombo, Dream Props. So now I am currently waiting for a suit from him, a Superman 4 style suit, because that's one of my favorite versions of the suit in terms of color and look. So I'm waiting on that. I'm very excited to get that. That'll be the first suit that he's made specifically for me. But that said, I have had a lot of experience with him in terms of the last two projects that he sent me to review, this project that he sent me to review. And just in terms of makers, he's very upfront. His communication is on point, but most importantly, he's really passionate about not only what he does, but the education that he gives himself to make what he does better. He is constantly looking to make his projects better and more accurate to screen, to film, to comic. Like, for example, this belt is a Superman 4 style belt. This is like version 8 or 9 probably that he's done, and he is still working on getting it better, getting it more accurate, getting it closer to the film, right? So I've never met a maker who is more passionate about grabbing that knowledge, more knowledge. The more knowledge you can get, the better he is, and he is constantly researching different ways to make this stuff better, whether it's getting in front of the actual suit itself, whether it's experimenting tons and tons and tons with, you know, with his dye master who makes the dyes, Colin McUdry, or his tailor Olga, who kind of works on the fit and all that stuff. Like, he's constantly trying to better himself and the suits that he makes. So, I mean, as makers go, I would give him a 10 out of 10, and just due to the fact that he's never satisfied with what he does. Like, I mean, we are, because he makes an amazing product, but he's always trying to get that one extra bit better. And I think that that's an amazing thing. I think self-improvement, self-education, one of the most admirable qualities in a maker, I feel. So definitely I recommend working with Sebastian. I have not seen anything from him that tells me that he has any faults in terms of what he makes. And I've seen 3 of his high-end products. I think I don't know that there's a better, you know, classic maker out there. I mean, it's a beautiful suit. It fits well. It accentuates good things. So definitely I recommend Sebastian. All right, so that's it. That is the review of the Alex Ross suit made by Sebastian Colombo over at Dream Props. Special thanks to my buddy Jesus Super Chicano for loaning out the suit to do this. So if you're interested in getting a suit from Sebastian, you can reach him at Dream Props on Instagram. I think it's Dream Props 78 actually on Instagram. Dream Props on Facebook. You can reach out to me. I can point you in his direction, but absolutely, if you're interested in a really classic looking suit, whether it's Alex Ross, Christopher Reeve, Gerard Christopher? Either one of the Superboy actors from the 90s, he does both. Or an Alex Ross Kingdom Come, an Alex Ross classic. Whatever you're interested in, Sebastian can do it. Like he can do so many different versions, and I have not seen anybody who can do as much as he does, as well as he does. So if you're interested, reach out to me, reach out to Sebastian. You can definitely get a suit of your own and, you know, help support him, because he is an up-and-coming maker. He's been around for a little while, but he does not have the attention that he deserves or needs. I think he needs to have more. I would love to get more people just knowledgeable of Sebastian and the work that he does. So definitely reach out. He needs more. He needs more. That's what I'm looking for when you're getting out there. He needs more exposure. He needs more exposure. So definitely reach out. But look, that has been that review. So again, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notifications bell, ding ding. Sorry, Clark. Because it does help me out. I really want to get everything out there. And I hope that you're all enjoying it. If you are, make sure you comment down below. Follow me at melbournesuperman on Instagram. Follow Sebastian. Follow Jesus Super Chicano. And look, thank you so much for watching this review of the Alex Ross Superman suit. I'll catch you next time.